To present the award for confidence, please welcome Sarah Blackmer from Saleco Capital.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm so very pleased to kick off our Core Principle Awards. And tonight I will start with the Core Principle of Confidence. So let me tell you about Zuriel Oduwole. Zuriel embodies confidence in its purest form, fearlessly using her voice to challenge norms and inspire young people everywhere to dream bigger. Tonight we honor Zuriel, who at just 10 years old began advocating for girls' education on the world stage, meeting with presidents, prime ministers, and leaders across the globe. Her self-assurance and purpose-driven leadership reminds us of what's possible when confidence meets determination. Please join me in welcoming this incredible young woman to the stage.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Okay, we're all still lively and awake. I'm going to be completely honest and open with you all tonight. I know usually at these awards, everyone always says how honored they feel and how humbled they are at these awards. And they're completely right. I feel those things. I do. But I'm also simply excited at this recognition. I mean, the Muhammad Ali Center, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right? Or don't count the days, make the days count. Exactly. Or what about one of my favorites? I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. I mean, Muhammad Ali, he was funny, he was witty, maybe a little bit mischievous. I don't know, I didn't know him personally. But absolutely, he was bold and brave, truly a warrior, and a champion not just in the ring, but a champion for all of humanity. When I found out that I was receiving this award, I did something I'd never done before, something completely different. But this award also isn't like any other award. What I did was I wrote to the Ali Center leadership, and here's why. Over the last decade on this journey, I've realized that there's a difference between a pearl and a string of pearls. And Muhammad Ali was the ultimate pearl of his generation. And in his footsteps have come little pearls. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to bring all these pearls together, to form a string of pearls, and begin to together try to make a difference in this world, one country at a time, spreading the gospel of kindness, compassion, goodness, and generosity. Traits that I believe Muhammad Ali not only stood for, but demonstrated each and every day. Over these last 10 years of my advocacy journey, there's this one story. I was 16 years old, and I found out that Mozambique had one of the highest rates of girl marriage on the African continent. That was according to UNESCO. And as an education advocate, I wanted to do something to tear down this barrier that was stopping girls from going to school. So I went and I sat down with the country's president, President Felipe Nyusi, to talk about this. And we had a candid conversation. I went back home to LA, and we continued that conversation with his office, the First Lady's office, and then 15 months later, Mozambique formally and finally outlawed girl marriage after decades and decades of practice. So overnight, the lives of over 1.1 million girls had changed. I want to invite you all to do something just to understand the severity of this issue. Can I ask you all to please stand up? I know we're all pretty comfortable right now. And I would like to ask you all to please close your eyes. No peeking. Now I want you to imagine your niece, your best friend's daughter, your sister, or even your own daughter being married at the age of 13, 11, or 10 to a man who's 20 to 30 years older than they are. Just imagine that for a moment. I'm sure you would all agree that that's not a pretty sight to see. Okay, you all can open your eyes now. What I'd like us all to do to show our support for those who are still fighting to end this practice around the world, I'd like to invite you all to please clap as loud as you can to show our support for all those fighting to end this practice. Please clap for them. Thank you. You all may have a seat now. Thank you so much. I would like to once again just express my sincerest thanks and gratitude to the Ali Center, to Mrs. Lana Ali, the whole Ali family. I mean, this award doesn't just mean a lot to me. It means a lot to my family, who've been supportive every step of the way. I mean, my dad and my brother are huge Muhammad Ali fans, so to hear that I was winning this, they were just completely shell-shocked. But it truly means a lot to me, and hopefully we can continue doing work that would make him proud. Thank you all so, so much for this honor. Thank you so much.